Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a hot minute since I've been here, so I don't exactly have a reason as to why I haven't been here, other than there really hasn't been a whole lot going on. And after my last failed transfer, I just kind of got in a slum. Like, I just did not feel like recording. I didn't feel like I had anything to give. I felt negative. I didn't feel positive, and I had already kind of put out a couple of videos that were a little sad, a little depressing, and a little bit negative, and I just didn't feel good, and I didn't feel like putting more negative energy and more sadness and depression out onto my vlog. And so I just didn't really record, and nothing was really going on, and so it just was easier that way. And that's kind of why I guess I haven't been here. I also took pretty much a complete social media kind of break. I had some stuff happen that were totally unrelated to my YouTube, and totally unrelated to my IVF or my infertility or my endometriosis or anything like that, where I just really learned that although social media can be a very positive thing, it can be a very supportive thing, and it has helped me tremendously through my journey of having Kelvin and my stillbirth and my infertility and my IVF. I learned that social media can also be negative and can be used for bad reasons, I guess, as well. And like I said, I'm not going to go into detail, and it wasn't anything to do with anything that I talk about on here, but I just very quickly, basically overnight, got targeted, I guess, and bullied and spoken to, and kind of in a very negative way. Within social media, I had a video that went viral, and a lot of people liked it, and apparently a lot of people didn't like it, and it got picked up by some news stations and got shared, and I got personally attacked and just really quite negatively spoken to and bullied on there, and it didn't feel very nice. Obviously it was complete strangers, and they don't know what is my life and what I have gone through, but it was the week directly after my failed transfer, and I was already not feeling very great, and I just got kicked while I was down by essentially a bunch of strangers that don't know me. And it was I guess my first real taste of how social media can negatively affect me, and how you know, maybe some people don't use it in the same way that I do. So anyways, I don't want to get into it. That's all I really want to say about it, is that, and that did contribute to me not posting anything on here, because I really was just trying to be present and work on myself, and really try to just surround myself with as much positive as I could find in my life at this moment. And my infertility and my IVF was not positive at that time, so I just had to take a break, and so I did it for me. And the timing was okay, because I had nothing going on IVF related. So it's just, I should have put some videos out. I have saved videos surrounding going to baby showers when you're when you're going through infertility, or when you've had a loss, and how that might affect me. And I have some saved videos, but again, they're not overly positive videos, and I just didn't want to put out negative video after negative video after negative video kind of all in a row. It's not how I want to represent myself, even though I am very true to the journey, and I don't sugarcoat anything and stuff. I just didn't want to put a whole bunch of negative videos out, even though I was really not seeing much positive at the time. So that is where I'm at now. IVF wise, I had to wait 2 cycles to do another frozen transfer. We did decide that we were going to do one, but my body decided not to be nice to me, and my last 2 cycles have been much longer than they should have been. If my cycles are regular, I would be doing a transfer very shortly. However, I had 2 really long cycles, and so I am kind of prepping for a frozen transfer. However, I'm not there yet, so I needed to start my nasal spray, which is my spray that basically turns off my natural hormone production. And so I started that on day 21, and then I ended up waiting quite a while for my next period to come, and so that has come, and I have just started my estrogen, and so I need to do that for I think 15 to 20 days until I can get my ultrasound to check to see how my uterine lining is going. So that's kind of where I'm at. It looks like my transfer will not be really as soon as I thought it would be, again, because I've had 2 very long cycles, and so there's nothing I can do about that. So it did delay things a little bit, and so yeah, that's where I'm at. I just wanted to pop on here. I will be getting back on now that I'm starting some medication and stuff, and I will be bringing you guys along with me for my 3rd frozen embryo transfer. I'm hoping that 3rd time is a charm, but at this point, who really knows what's gonna happen? And for those of you who are still here and have been following me, I'm so thankful. And for anybody new that has just subscribed or have just somehow scrolled across this video, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. It really just talks about infertility and IVF, and I did have a stillbirth, so I touch on that a little bit, and I am just on my 2nd IVF cycle. I did 1 cycle and only had one embryo. I did a fresh transfer and it failed, so then I did a 2nd cycle and I got 7 embryos, put 1 in, and that has failed, and so I'm just about to put another one in, and hoping that the 3rd time is gonna be the charm, because I do not want to do it anymore. I hate it. I hate all the waiting. I hate all the medication. I hate all the uncertainty, but this is what people have to do sometimes to have babies. So that is where I'm at. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want to come along with the journey. If you've been along with me throughout this journey or since the beginning, I thank you so much for coming along. I'm so sorry that I was MIA for almost a month now, but it's what I needed to do and where I was at within my life, and so unfortunately I had to take care of myself first, and that is what I did. Please give this video a thumbs up. That's how YouTube works. That's how it gets me out there. The more likes I can get on this video, the more it will show up in search engines and stuff like that, and people can find me if they are searching for. Thanks guys, bye.